We have two interesting news stories today, and they could not be more polar opposites. So let's start with the hard hitting journalism first, and then we'll move on into the fun and actually fun story about a dentist in the news this week. Well, the first story actually started to get a lot of traction in the last couple of days. It was about a Nevada Senate Bill 495, which had a very interesting provision in it regarding dental hygiene education. The bill proposed that licensed dentists or dental professionals could provide training, kind of like what we do for dental assistants with in-office training programs or other creative solutions to try to solve the dental hygiene problem. And it raised a lot of contention, obviously, and ultimately was defeated. Now, the interesting part of this story that I understand will be contentious is that the reason that these bills keep coming forward as creative solutions to trying to figure out how to solve the hygiene shortage problem is that we have a hygiene shortage problem, and that currently there is no real great offer on how we're going to solve it. Increase class sizes, increase programs, increase funding, whatever it is, increase creative solutions like the Alabama program for training dental assistants who want to further their career with an in office program. Whatever it is, we have to come together for a solution because the current pathway that we are on is not sustainable. So, congratulations, Dental Hygiene Association, and many others who were opposed to the bill. You got exactly what you wanted. And the population of Nevada and the US at large will continue to struggle with the fact that most dentists will tell you today they have a full time open hygiene position that they cannot fill and a hygiene program that they cannot sustain financially. It's time to come up with a solution. It's time to come together to the table and do not leave the table until we've come up with a way to ensure that we are providing high quality care to patients at prices that we all can afford and that everybody is ultimately rowing in the same direction. Hygiene wins, dental assistants win, and dentists are able to continue to operate practices in their community to further the population's oral health. Otherwise, congratulations, corporate dentistry will own the day. In other news, much more lighthearted, a dentist is now going to be playing in the US Open. That's right. So, in the longest day in golf, they call it the day of qualifying for the US Open, there's like 10 different locations that you could go in, 10,000 people trying to get into the qualifier to be able to play at the US Open this year, which is at Oakmont in Pennsylvania. Now, the interesting thing is we have a dentist who has now qualified for that Open. Matt Voigt will be playing at Oakmont. Interestingly, as a former caddy at that club, he'll be playing in the US Open. I think this is a phenomenal story. He used to have a really close relationship with his dad, who passed just a few months ago. So he knew his dad was watching. His dad was very dialed into his game. Voigt was ranked 1,173 in the World Amateur Golf Ranking, so he's no stranger to golf for sure. He's a dentist in Indianapolis. He went and qualified at the Walla Walla Golf Club in Washington, and or the Wine Valley Golf Club in Walla Walla, Washington. And now he will be playing in the 156th US Open. Is that right? Did I say that correctly? The 125th US Open. We will have a dentist out there, Matt Voigt, representing all of us. And I just think what a cool story because so many dentists that I know have lots of side careers, obviously, or other interests or things that they really enjoy, but they also have this love and appreciation for the work that they're doing in dentistry. And how cool is it to be able to see someone who's managing to balance both? And with that, that's the news.